Hey gang, it's me, Daniel Lees, lead game designer of Golem Academy, and you guys are the people watching. And I have a thing for you, especially the ones of you who have played the game and helped us in some of our alpha events. I'm going to be discussing some changes that we've made as a collective team. You and I and a couple of other inside folk, but we're not talking about them because they're not in my room. But you guys gave me some suggestions and some criticisms, and I kind of wanted to let you know that they work, and I like some of the ideas that you fellas threw at me. So I'm going to talk about them. So here we go. Today we're talking about character changes, starting with Delia. Delia received a tiny bit of an overhaul, starting with Fresh Kindling, which was a reflex card that made it where every player could draw up to 3 cards or to max hand, which usually just seemed to hurt her more than help. So we changed it with Flashpoint, which is a +5 on a combat card played. If it deals damage, it deals that much damage to each other player, which we felt fit her character a little bit more, and also just gave her a little bit more ways to interact with other players on their turns. Show them how it's done had a name change to Hot Tempered, and also got a little bit of a modification. It was originally if an attacking player deals no damage in a turn, they take 3 damage and lose 3 bond. We have also added, or if a player powers up. So if they attack and deal no damage, or if they power up, they take 3 damage and lose 3 bond. The card was a little bit too specific beforehand, so we added another thing to it to make the card see a little bit more use. We also changed her fusion passive, which was originally just to return an attack or combo card from your discard to your hand at the start of your turn, which people just didn't do. People would forget. They'd go, oh, I didn't do it. Oh well, that sucks. Okay, and then nobody really cared. So we changed it to if an opponent powers up on their turn, they take 5 damage. So now your opponents have to choose, well, do I want to take this 5 and get different cards, or do I want to go with what I have and try to attack? And we felt that that's more in line with her personality. Her ultimate now, the only change made to it is that the damage that the combat and combo cards would deal cannot be prevented by the likes of Steam Screen or Bubble Barricade. Changes to Finn. Spike and Ball Overbearings used to be where they could only be attached to a Tetrodotoxin if it was on the defending player. But now, no matter who you attack with those cards, so long as they deal damage, you can attach them to any Tetrodotoxin in play, giving him a lot more versatility. Karen got a little bit of an overhaul as well in a couple things. First, Quill or Be Quilled, her fusion card that just deals 5 damage to each opponent, has been scrapped and removed. It didn't make any sense for her character to just have a flat damage-dealing attack like that. We also changed her fusion passive. She used to have a +2 to her max hand size as her passive, which was just too strong. So we changed it to, at the beginning of your turn, each opponent shuffles a card at random from their hand into their library, still giving her that card advantage, but without being just her getting a lot of her good evasion, and is instead getting an advantage over everybody else because they are down one thing that was potentially really great. Her ultimate was also changed, her ultimate attack, from Dive Bomb to Cyclone. Dive Bomb was just discard some combat cards and deal that much damage, which now that she doesn't have a max hand size that's big, you didn't really have a good chance to use it. So Cyclone now is just an opponent shuffles all cards in their hand into their library and you draw up to max hand size. Meaning if you've played a lot of reflexes and stuff and you want to make that guy over there have 0 cards and you want to get back up to 8, do it. And then wreck their face. Gavin also received a mild couple of changes. Most of Gavin's combos were able to just apply charges or discharge charges just by playing them. And we felt that that was too good because then you're just guaranteed to deal damage. And so we changed it to where the combo cards must deal the damage before applying the charges. So now if people block it, or if they do a Steam Screen or something to prevent the damage, then they're not just going to get overloaded with counters because he was just too good. Also, his fusion passive now just puts charges on everybody instead of just opponents. But the number has been increased from 2 to 3. And I believe that that is all the changes we have for you right now. Thank you for watching. We'll do another video showing some actual big gameplay changes, but for now we just wanted to focus on the characters and let you know that the things you've been saying matter to us. We love you. Keep doing what you're doing. Yeah.